In the Littlest Pet Shop world, there's big, big news! LPSO!
Back in the early 2010s, massively multiplayer online world games, commonly referred to as MMOs, were about to begin their infamous rise to glory. Games like Minecraft, with servers like Hypixel, and Club Penguin with its infinite chat features, are examples of MMO games that rose to relevance during this time. Other examples include Movie Star Planet, Moshi Monsters, which I made a whole video about if you're interested, Roblox, Animal Jam, Fantage, Pet Park if anyone remembers that game, and so much more. Many of these games have drastically changed or shut down over the years with the takeover of mobile gaming, along with the death of our beloved Flash player in 2020. But what if I were to tell you that the topic of today's video has nothing to do with the death of Flash player? No folks, the topic of this video, Littlest Pet Shop Online, had its lights turned off in 2011, 9 years before the death of Flash even occurred. So what was LPSO and what happened? Littlest Pet Shop Online was a multiplayer world game released in September of 2009 as a collaboration with Electronic Arts, Frema Studios, and Hasbro. The game was active for only 2 years and garnered a pretty decently sized player base.
Mr. Krabs, don't turn me into marketable plushie!
Hasbro, most likely riding the success of Webkinz, released Littlest Pet Shop plush toys that contained codes that could be entered into the game.
And your LPSO pet has a code to log on so you can connect and play with other LPS friends.
Scanning these codes into the game would give the player a 30-day membership. Members could supposedly create their own custom virtual pets and have maximum access to customization and items. Given this, I could assume that the game was free to play without the purchase of a toy, but if you didn't purchase a toy, the membership could be bought on the website, and it was about $6.95 a month, which was pretty standard for the time. There were supposedly 4 different environments mentioned that the player could explore, but only 2 were released when the game was active. These areas were called Waggington and Kittywood, which is so cute.
What do you think?
It's so preppy in here.
Is it just as preppy as you imagined?
Yes.
The currency of this game was called kibble coins, and these could be used to purchase items for the player's pet that were usually customization items. The chat feature of this game is described as safe chat, which means that only approved words could be typed. Just like any other MMO of the time, the player could customize their in-game home, go on quests, and play mini-games. Some people recall the quest awards being playable pets with the motive to collect them all. This makes sense, as that was the attitude towards Hasbro's mainline toys, having the tagline, "How big is your Littlest Pet Shop?" for many years. Now, while all of this is interesting, it doesn't really answer the question of what happened to the game. The answer to that is, I'm not really sure, and I don't know if anybody is really sure why it shut down. I looked on the Lost Media Wiki, and it said that it is not known why LPSO shut down. The only post that I could find about this was on the LPS Fandom Wiki, and it included incorrect dates and bad grammar, so it's most likely not authentic. At this point, I tried to research how Hasbro was doing financially when the game shut down in 2011, but I guess they were doing pretty good. There was, however, one red flag that I noticed when reading their financial report from 2011. According to that financial report, the toys targeted towards boys had a large increase in growth by about 35%, and the toys targeted towards girls brought in about 11% less than it had in previous years, and LPS was targeted towards girls. This may have influenced the decision to shut down LPSO for good, seeing as at the end of the day, like most companies, Hasbro has to make decisions with profit on the forefront of their minds.
Hello, I like money.
In terms of Lost Media, LPSO is considered to be partially found. There's an active team of people working on restoring the game to a playable state, and I've linked their official X, their Twitter account. Call it what it really is. Anyway, I've linked their official X account in the description with the rest of my sources that I use for this video. Restoration efforts for quests, NPCs, and areas are continuing through their collection of screenshots and player memories, so if you played this game and you think you could help in any way by offering screenshots, memories, or even your talents, then please reach out to the team because I think they would really appreciate it. I also want to mention that there might be 2 Littlest Pet Shop MMOs that are now considered lost media. In my research, I found the existence of an LPS MMO called LPS VIP, which people claim to have played the same way through entering a code on a toy. This holds up, as it seems like the LPSO plush toys and the LPS VIP toys have very different packaging, and LPS VIP plushies seem to have plastic collars. Huge differences, guys. VIP stands for Virtual Interactive Pet, and I believe this to be different than LPSO just because the 2 gameplay videos that exist have a very different art style. I also found a commercial from LPS VIP that claimed it came out in 2007 when LPSO was reported to launch in 2009. According to a post on the Lost Media Wiki forums, the game shut down in 2010. The information about this game is confusing to me because that would mean that Hasbro had 2 Littlest Pet Shop virtual worlds running at the same time, and why would they do that?
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money!
I unfortunately don't know anything about LPSO through my first-hand experiences. I had to research for this entire video because in the early 2000s, I was a little bit too busy on Club Penguin and running my Percy Jackson fan account. What a time to be alive! But seriously, what a time to be alive! Any LPS fan knows the mistakes that Hasbro made with the mainline toys when releasing generations 3 through 6. The pets were ugly, the show was annoying, their heads popped on and off. Hasbro really dropped the ball on Littlest Pet Shop for years. Generation 2 pets became highly sought after and severely price gouged. Not only this, but people would call and email Hasbro daily to bring back the old pets. I know this because I was one of those people. Hasbro tried their best to appease the public by bringing the bauble back to the toys, but they still looked really weird, had extremely dumb gimmicks, and their heads still popped off. This all began in 2012, but it was so swiftly fixed in 2024, only took 12 years, by the company Basic Fun, who rebooted LPS and brought us Generation 7. And I'd say they really made up for the lost time. Let's open some Littlest Pet Shop blind boxes. I already got the tabs off. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this moment for 10 years. I don't know what the actual math is, but it's probably close to 10 years. The packaging is beautiful, like really good quality. It's like really packed in there. Oh my god, it comes with little trading cards. That's so cute. They're doing like collections for their pets again, which is cool. This is a chillest pet and it's exotic. It's number 11. That's what I got. And it walks good. Comparison. Bobble test. Moving on. I'm not gonna like be one of those people who's like, I hope I get this one. I want the axolotl. I really do. Wait a minute! This is exactly the same as it used to be. These are all the LPS that are out right now, I guess. This is like the best day of my life. I'm sorry. It's so stupid, but I'm so happy right now. I would hate this because I would not be able to open this in the car like I usually did when I was a kid. What is this? Oh my god, it's a little... it's a shark. And it's got a surfboard. Its teeth are kind of funny. It's definitely kind of cute. I'm really here for the bobble, and fishes don't have the bobble, but it's okay. Next one. Oh, I see a paw. I see a paw. This is a good sign. This is a really good sign. Oh my god, it's a plant. Ooh! You're beautiful. It's a little, like, cat. It's one of the big ones. I don't know, but it's a cat, and it's awesome. Look at it. It's getting a little crowded over here. I'm like a toy review channel now. One more left. This next one's kind of small. I don't know what it is. We're gonna open the pet first. Is it another surfboard? Okay, I love this. I think it's supposed to be a seagull, but it came with another surfboard, which is kind of weird. It's like kind of derpy, as we used to call it back in the day. I don't know if I love two pets having the exact same prop, but that's just me. Okay, that's the rarity. So this one's like basically common. This is the card. I do like the shark. He's kind of, I like his teeth. That's my review of the new LPS. My new channel mascot, guys. I gotta do the LPS tube test, hold on. Hey guys. This is not one that I would use for my mascot if I did have a LPS channel at this time. And that's because the ear isn't big enough to like move it really naturally. I just kind of realized that like it still kind of has that bobble effect because it's shaped so weirdly, which is something that the old LPS fish did not have, which is kind of awesome that they thought about that. I still have a gripe with the whole surfboard thing because like if/when I start collecting these things, I will probably have like 10,000 surfboards, but it's okay. I care about the pet, not the piece of plastic that comes with it. TBH. Get out of here. Last but not least, our little seagull. I can't with this one. And while LPSO may have faded into obscurity, I would say that the virtual world of Littlest Pet Shop has not. Because in the reboot, there's a new feature where you get a code, and that code can be used to get another code, which you can then enter into Roblox to get the pet that you got in real life in the game. Which, it's not exactly how it was before, but it does keep the world of Littlest Pet Shop alive. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. I took a lot of time and effort into making it as perfect as I possibly could. I know it's flawed. I'm not a professional, but I tried. Thank you for making it to the end. If you made it to the end, make sure to comment a little heart emoji. That way I know that you're like one of my special subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because this video topic was chosen by a poll that I put out in my community tab. So if you'd like to influence future video ideas, then subscribe and look out for little polls and suggestions that, I don't know, you'll be there. You'll see when you're there, you know? I really appreciate you guys sticking around and supporting me, even though I am not able to drop out of college and pursue YouTube full time. But anyway, hope to see you next time. Bye!